Our next point is, now that we have a understanding of who the Vedic people were, we also want to understand what led to the drying up of the Saraswati. In your book, you have dealt with it in great detail. So if you could share a little bit more about why the Saraswati dried up.
You see, Saraswati dried up in phases. First, the Saraswati used to flow through a channel through the Drishadvati channel, which is the Chautang in Haryana. And then, so following a more eastern course, and then later through the Bias, it shifted to what became the what is now the Sutlej. And it flowed through the Sutlej, came all the way down to through the, so it became the Sutlej Saraswati. So the Sutlej rises in Manasarovar. So during the period of the high Harappan civilization, the Saraswati river was primarily the Sutlej Saraswati, but with a more western course. And it also had, previously the Yamuna river used to feed it rather strongly, but Sutlej is a very important river.
Right.
It's the biggest of the tributaries.
Yeah.
But the Yamuna shifted, so it lost part of its water. The Chautang, instead of flowing through the Chautang channel due to earthquakes and others, of which we have record, okay?
So that's a scientifically proven fact.
It is a scientifically demonstrated fact that the Yamuna used to flow into the Saraswati channel and then shifted and became a tributary of the Ganga. Okay?
Due to tectonic movement which changes course towards Sharada.
It has happened in our own time, many times. Okay? And then what happened was there was a 300-year drought that struck all of the eastern hemisphere, from the Aegean to the Nile to Tigris and Euphrates,
right.
India, and also China. So in those 300, during that drought, that is 2200 to 1900 BC, there was a lot of drying up. The temperatures dropped, which led to greater aridity. We talk about global warming and all that. But you see, higher temperature means greater evaporation, therefore more rainfall. Because the total quantity of water, H2O, in the world is constant.
Right.
We don't either create or destroy water. So only the water that flows through the melting of snow, the precipitation cycle changes. So if the temperature drops, the melting of ice caps goes down, and then the evaporation from the ocean goes down. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is what happens. So from all this, we can tell that the Saraswati river dried up for ecological reasons between 2200 and 1900 BC. And further, the Sutlej river also shifted its course, and instead of flowing through Rajasthan to the Rann of Kutch, and also Cholistan, which is in the Bhavalpur district of what is now Pakistan, Sindh, it shifted westward. So there was a gradual shifting of the westward and became a tributary of the Sindh river, that is the Sindhu or the Indus river.
Right.
So in those stages, a combination of factors, tectonic movements as well as growing aridity.
Climatic changes.
So it is, the reasons were ecological.